Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth1204 for another episode of The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, brought to you by MuchGames.ca. In the last episode, we finished the Tower of Hera and got the Master Sword. Yes, we got the legendary Blade of Evil's Bane, and now we can go into the castle and save the princess. Or we could pick stuff up. Yeah! Guess what we're gonna do? Give you a hint, it's not saving the princess. We're gonna pick stuff up. First things first, LP Grotus told me that the way to get to the magic powder... Ow. The way to get the magic powder is you just have to go inside the store and, like, drink this free thing that they have and then go back out and then they'll be ready, so let's do that. Crazy old lady. Hello there! Is that my medicine? That's the magic powder right there, isn't it? It's probably been waiting for me this whole time. But anyway, thank you. Thank you, LP Grotus. Let's try out the magic powder outside. It's kind of fun, I have to say. So we actually have these guys. The magic powder essentially does random things to random things. That is not the button that I wanted to press. Destroys plants. And with these guys, who normally shock the heck out of you, turns them into that, and then you take out your boomerang and you can actually kill them. You can talk to them, but at least in some games you can talk to them, but I just love that they just have the little, I don't know what that is, they're just like a little bean person now. Okay, it does not work on soldiers, but yeah, magic powder. Next thing that we're going to do is I'm going to head down to Lake Hylia and spend all my rupees upgrading things. So yay! So I'll just meet you there. Well, actually, I don't even have to show that. I'll just do it off screen. Where I will meet you is actually up again by the Tower of Hera, because there's something we can get there if you remember now that we have the Master Sword. So I'll see you in a moment. Just as a pointer, now they have 25 and 50 rupee options instead of the 5 and 20 that we had before, so that just makes life a little bit easier. So let's let's throw a few in. So that's kind of nice. Just have to give it a moment so that the thing doesn't go to the wrong. Let's do arrows this time, I guess. But yeah, so I will actually meet you at the Tower of Hera. Okay, so we just went through the Dark World and all that jazz, and this is the Tower of Hera. If you remember, we had to come back here. Essentially, all you have to do is wield the Master Sword at it. But yeah, we gotta take out the Book of Medora because we can't read. Hold up the Master Sword and you'll get the magic of Ether. Yay! You got the Ether Medallion. It controls the upper atmosphere and polar winds. Watch your magic meter. So the Ether Medallion is kind of awesome. It freezes everyone around you, and it uses up a ton of magic. Let's use it. It kind of kills everything on screen except for enemies that aren't affected by it, but you saw I used up a lot of magic, so I wasn't lying to you. I don't know what's gonna do. But yeah, we've done all that we can in the world at large here, so I think we should head to the castle, and the easiest way to do that actually is to save and quit. Because it is a long trek back. A very long trek back. Let's start from... I guess we'll start from my house. Yeah, because my house is right below the castle there. You know what? I'm gonna go take the hearts. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but the pots in this house always have hearts in them. And when you have the Master Sword and full life, when you swing your sword... Yay! Awesomeness comes out of it. Just have to be on the right level with the enemies, but yeah. You get to shoot beams, or a circle beam really, but yeah, we are going to assault the castle. Ha ha ha! We haven't been here for a while. Ever since the last time we saved the princess, and that went well. The a man was killed, but yeah, let's just, I don't know, head all the way up. We already cleared this place, really, so we just have to get to the roof. Remember there was like some sort of magical barrier. I like how they closed the sanctuary there, the entrance. I think we have to go around. I just like charging into the throne room. There's just something majestic about charging full steam into a throne room with murderous intent, yelling for whatever the king's name is, saying you have to pay for your crimes and the crimes against the people of whatever country you live in. Let's go for Dalmacia, right? Why not? Is that Final Fantasy 12? I never played Final Fantasy 12. I don't know, I kind of stopped playing Final Fantasy games, like console games, after they made 11, which was online. But anyway, if you remember, we couldn't do anything before, but now that we have the Master Sword, yep, we killed it. And now we have another dungeon, yay! Go away. Go away, go away, go away. So yeah, the sword beams are quite useful, as you can see. Also, don't use up all your rupees. Ow, 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 ow. Don't use up all your rupees when you're going towards the, when you're upgrading your stuff. You're going to need about 100 in order to get to the next dungeon. Spoilers, there's gonna be another dungeon. But yeah. We're gonna be going around and doing a bunch of stuff first, but it's good to, like, not start from zero anyway. Why is it dark? I guess it's dark in there because there's no light, Dovey. Somehow I have all my health back. I could have sworn I didn't, but let's get our, that is not a lantern, Dovey. Yay, now we can see. So yeah, I have to remember all the buttons. But yeah, these guys can't really get to us, which is nice because we can just laser them in the face. Take all their stuff. And that is... Okay, we got a full-fledged dungeon here. I could have sworn this was just a nothing from nothing dungeon, but I'm really good at not knowing things. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that there's like a bombable wall or something. And by pretty sure I mean it's not gonna work. Nope, okay. I'm stupid, don't listen to me. Let's just get out of here with the key that we got. So I'm just trying to think a few dungeons ahead, okay? I like how they flash off screen like that. Nice touch, game. Nice touch. It means that they weren't programmed, that the enemy's lighting, or at least the lighting wasn't programmed into the actual, like, effects of the room. It's just a layer on, like, actually it's a layer under the enemies if you think about it. Can I throw that at you? No. Should probably get the lantern back out. Sorry. My bad. God, there's so many buttons to press. That's X. A. What the heck did that do? No, like seriously, what the heck did that do? Did that open our door? I could have sworn the door was open already. Whatever. Just charge. Charge the credit card. Okay, that was stupid, Dovey. You literally walked into him. At least with our nice shield, these guys can't really hurt us. Oh. Where'd I get that from? I don't remember getting keys anymore. This is bad, Dovey. You need a memory. I like this. I can shoot them through the pillar, but they can't shoot me. Oh! Let's talk to Sarasaland.
Listen well, Dovey. Even with the Master Sword, you cannot inflict physical harm on the wizard. You must find a way to return his own evil magic power to him.
Okay, I'll write him a postcard or something. I won't pay for the long distance. call. And he will have to reverse the charges. Yes, that's how I'm going to do it. That's how I'm going to beat him. I'm going to bankrupt him with long-distance phone call charges. Oh, such an evil plan. Die. And yeah, let's use this room to heal up a bit. Come on, give me a heart. Don't want that. Nope. Don't need money. Don't need a thing. Don't need a credit card to ride this train. Oh yay, more enemies. Let's kill the long-range guy first. Oh god, I love these sword beams so much. You just plow through these enemies that are all short range. They just keep hitting him back. Sure, it's not as powerful as the regular sword strike. I think it has the power of your previous sword, but still. Oh, we actually can't shoot through these because they're movable, or one of them is movable anyway. I love it. This is a very tall castle. You don't really see it from outside, but there's this like one giant tower for some reason or another. Gotta love the sword beams. I'm gonna keep talking about the sword beams because they're awesome. But it's time to fight the boss. Agahnim, give me my Zelda back.
Haha, Dovey, I've been waiting for you. I was hoping I could make Zelda vanish in front of your eyes. Behold the last moment of Princess Zelda!
No, what? No, stop being a magician. I can see the strings. No. Oh, poop.
With this, the seal of the 7 wise men is at last broken. It is now only a matter of time before evil power covers this land. After all, the legendary hero cannot defeat us, the tribe of evil, when we are armed with the power of gold.
So many jokes.
Now I must go.
Hey. So if you remember in the very beginning of the game, I told you could slash curtains. And I said, we'll be needing this later because secret passage. Yeah, so now we fight Agahnim.
Oh, so you mean to say you would like to be totally destroyed while I can make your wish come true?
Oh boy, he's from the Make-A-Wish Foundation. So yeah, the fight with Agahnim is very fun. Essentially, you have to hit his energy back at him, as Sarasalan told us. And and don't hit those, by the way. The fun thing is, this fight has been repeated and repeated and repeated in so many Zelda games. Like just the mechanics. I mean, you had Phantom Ganon in Ocarina of Time. In Link's Awakening, the final boss takes on a form. Ow! Yeah. Also, don't get hit by that. The final boss takes on a form of Agahnim. I don't know, just like in almost every game, there's now like some sort of boss where you have to reflect things back at him. It's usually some like a form of Ganondorf or something. I really have to stop slashing at those. Also, when he goes to the very center of the top there, that's when he's gonna do the lightning. Like that. So just stand over here or something. Because he only does it in the exact same spot over and over. But yeah, otherwise you just kind of have to be right in front of him. But yeah, so this was a very iconic battle, especially because like you just got the Master Sword and this is the boss of the game guy, kind of. I mean, he's the only villain presented at the moment anyway. But it's just cool. It's fun. It's fun to be able to reflect your enemy's magic back at him and play baseball. And I really have to stop standing there when he's in the top center. Dobie, listen to your own instructions. It's a lot easier when you're like either right close to him or...
Well, man, like the true hero that you are, but I'm not ready to admit defeat yet. I'll draw you into the dark world.
Yeah, sure. Oh. And he brought us into the dark world.
Dovey, it is I, Sahasrarla. I'm contacting you across the void through telepathy.
Telepathy? Telepathy.
The place where you stand was the Golden Land, but evil power turned it into the Dark World. The wizard has broken the wise guy's seal and opened a gate to link the worlds at Hyrule Castle. In order to save this half of the world, the Light World, you must win back the Golden Power. You must also rescue the 7 maidens who Agahnim sent to the Dark World. As members of the bloodline of the 7 wise guys, they have the power that will surely help you. The maidens are locked in hidden dungeons full of evil creatures and dangerous traps. The Palace of Darkness should be your first goal in this world. Dovey, I can rely on you. And only you. Please make this old man's wishes come true. I beg you!
Okay, and now we are in the Dark World. Let's take a look at the map. The Dark World parallels the Light World pretty much, exactly. Except there's some changes, like you see the desert is now a swamp, and there seems to be some sort of, I don't know, hedges or something over where our first dungeon is and things like that. So the Dark World is really fun. Pretty much has evil versions of everything, mostly anyway. But yeah, it's kind of funny. Agahnim was like, now I'll draw you into the Dark World, but we kind of have the mirror and we can kind of just go right back anyway. I don't know how he didn't realize that, but in the next episode, we are going to start exploring the Dark World, picking up some stuff, and maybe even we'll get to the next dungeon. This has been Sephiroth1204 with The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, brought to you by Much Games. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.